Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Tommy. Tommy was like any other teenager his age, but there was one thing that consumed his thoughts day and night: getting the latest smartphone. He would beg and plead with his parents, but they always said no, that is, until one day, Tommy's father promised to buy him the phone after 1 month of saving up his allowance. Tommy was thrilled at the thought of finally getting the phone he had been dreaming of for so long, but as the days passed, his impatience grew stronger. He couldn't wait a whole month to get his hands on the latest gadget. He wanted it now. His mind raced with thoughts of how he could convince his father to buy it for him sooner. A few nights later, Tommy was tossing and turning in his bed, unable to sleep. Suddenly, he heard a strange noise coming from his closet. He tried to ignore it, thinking it was just the wind or a stray cat, but the noise continued. Finally, he mustered up the courage to investigate. As he approached his closet, he noticed that the door was slightly ajar. He cautiously pushed it open and peered inside. At first, he saw nothing out of the ordinary, but then a pair of glowing eyes caught his attention. He squinted to get a better look, and that's when he saw it, a strange-looking creature standing before him. Tommy was terrified. He tried to scream, but no sound came out. The creature approached him and whispered in a raspy voice, "Do not be afraid, young one. I am here to make you an offer." Tommy couldn't believe what he was hearing. Was this creature really speaking to him? What offer? He managed to stutter. The creature explained that he could give Tommy the phone he desired so badly, but in exchange, he needed a few strands of his father's hair. Tommy was confused. Why would the creature need his father's hair? But the thought of finally getting the phone he wanted was too tempting to resist. Without thinking it through, Tommy agreed to the creature's terms and snuck into his father's room that night to collect the hair. The next day, the creature appeared once again and handed Tommy the phone. Tommy was surprised that the creature wasn't lying about the phone. He couldn't wait to show it off to all his friends. But as the days passed, strange things began to happen. Tommy's father started to act differently, as if he was being controlled by someone or something. His behavior became erratic and unpredictable, and Tommy couldn't help but feel like it was all his fault. One night, as Tommy was playing with his new iPhone, he heard a voice coming from the device. It was the same raspy voice of the creature that had given it to him. "You should have been more careful with what you wished for, young one," it said. "Now, your father belongs to me." Tommy was horrified. He had made a deal with a creature he knew nothing about, and now his father was in danger. He tried to undo the deal, but it was too late. The creature had claimed his father's soul, and there was nothing Tommy could do to save him. From that day on, Tommy lived with the guilt of what he had done. The phone that he had wanted so badly became a constant reminder of the terrible mistake he had made. He never forgot the lesson he had learned. Sometimes, what we want the most can come with a high price, and it's not always worth it in the end.